All right, let's talk about the process. You said you mostly go on demand calls, older equipment.
Demand calls and flips and estimates, but it's mostly demand service calls is what I primarily run.
All right, let's say you get a demand service call.
Yep.
How do you prepare for that call?
Well, it's my job, so I wouldn't necessarily say I have to prepare for it, but what I guess my process, what I would do is, first off, we do have somebody that calls the homeowner to let them know that we're on the way, or we send them a picture of, hey, who's coming out here, but I always call the homeowner before I show up. Say, that way they can hear my voice. That way you kind of have that communication stuff with the homeowner at that point to maybe start to help break down any barriers that they might have. You don't have to talk to them for a long time, but just say, hey, I'm 20 minutes out. I'm ready to come fix your problem.
Can you get a lot from that? Even a short conversation, if someone's hot as in angry, something's broken, or they're real soft and timid.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's call recordings on everything that we do. So we can listen to the call recording before we go on site that they've talked to with the person on the phone at our company. You can kind of tell where they're at there. I mean, they're without AC typically, so it's either they're hot or they're cold at that point. So they're not in the best of moods. But just if you can, show them your light and brighten up their day, that's a very important thing to do. So,
do you do any kind of like rapport building at that point over the phone?
No, it's real straight and to the point. Hey, I'm 20 minutes out. I'm 15 minutes out. I'm on your way, kind of thing. At that point, you show up at the house. Park where you need to park. Don't park in their driveway. Right. I hate when people come to my house and park in the driveway. Yeah. If my wife can't get out of the house, it stresses me out. Like if she needs to leave, we have 3 kids, so they're always doing something. So just be mindful of where you're parking at that point. But walking up to the door, act like you want to be there. Yeah. Don't be on the phone. Don't look, don't have a bad, smile, whenever you're walking up kind of thing.
Right.
Be presentable, which is one thing. Homeowners are calling you out there for a reason, so solve their problem. Sure. So then once you're inside at that point, I'm not telling everybody to do this, but I will pick up their dog. I will, give the dog a treat, stuff like that. Yeah. If you can win the dog over, your chances of success are pretty high.
Yeah.
At that point. So
you have a pocket full of dog treats?
In my bag. So ready to go for.
Do you ask?
For sure you have to. Yeah. I mean,
I want to get that on there.
Yeah. Some people are like, no, he doesn't do treats.
He's on a special diet.
Exactly. So you have to be mindful of that. But just kind of breaking down those barriers, I would say that process of walking into the front door can take 30 seconds or it can take 20 minutes.
Right.
It just depends on the homeowner. Every homeowner is different.
Sure. So let's dig into it a little bit more. So when you walk in, maybe there's not a dog.
Yeah.
So what are some things you're looking to break the ice? So there's certain questions you always ask.
I wouldn't say certain questions, but I'm just looking around the house at that point. Maybe they have beautiful landscape outside.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody here has a green thumb. That landscaping looks great. Or if the yard is, a mile high, oh, I need to cut my grass too, kind of thing. But stuff like that. Just don't talk about why you're there necessarily. Unless the homeowner's real direct about it, because you do have those homeowners that right when you're there, hey, here's a thermostat, here's a unit, here's that, go take care of my problem kind of thing.
Right. So you're using that time to pick up body language, type of personality, right? Mm-hmm. Do you try to mirror that personality and body language, or are you kind of you and you just like, okay, I see what,
I'm just me, so I'm the same in, every house, same me going in kind of thing. So just read in the homeowner at that point, you'll know what to do.
Yeah.
So
sure. All right. So it's a demand call. There's an issue. It's hot in there. A lot of homeowners are like, let me drag you to the system. So how do you take control? I know we've had some friendly conversation. Do you start asking questions at that point about what's going on?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's the next?
I ask them what they tore up.
So you just go, what'd you tear up?
Yeah. And they have that response. They laugh. blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You have to get the homeowner laughing to break the ice a little bit at that point. So, hey, what'd you tear up? Oh, well, my outside unit's not running, or, whatever the problem might be.